Hi friends, in this video we are going to see about the dress up features. In the dress up features, first we are having fillets. In fillet we have 5 different types of fillets. We will see one by one. So in my previous video I have created this profile. I am just taking the same profile. So fillet is used to reduce the sharp edges and as well as the stress creating on the corners. So for the plastic part it is must to have the fillet, and also for the casting parts. So in bending like in sheet metal parts, this fillet acting as a stress reliever. So when you are going to give fillet for this particular part, first you need to give the fillet to the vertical edges. Then only your fillet flow will be uniform. So I will show you how it will work. First I am giving fillet to these two edges. Now I am once again giving the fillet at the bottom. And reduce this value. So in this one we have given vertical first and horizontal second. So we'll change this sequence. We'll see how it is going to see. First I have added, if you see this fillet value, see we are not able to give properly, and also see how these edges are. Here you can see the difference between the filleting. So here you can see the difference. So first we need to give, always we need to give the vertical, then we need to go for horizontal. Okay, once normal edge filleting is done, this one will have this limiting elements and parting elements, blend corners. I will tell you what are these things at last. So now we are going to see this variable fillet. So variable fillet is nothing but, so wherever you want to increase this fillet value. So if you want to change this fillet value at the middle, here you need to click. So you can create it in number of points. So you can edit it individually. See, if you see here, it will be, that is 3, and if you see at the edge, it will have 1. So the transition, whatever we have given to, so it is coming evenly. So this is what variable fillet. So next one, this chord fillet, chordal fillet, nothing but same how we have shown in, similar to variable fillet. You can have multiple points. In this one, how it will take the tangency of these two surfaces and create the fillet evenly on both sides. So purpose of this chordal fillet is like to have the uniform line. So mostly this chordal fillet we will use it on surface. So this line and this line looks like uniform. So moving on to face-to-face fillet. So if you want to create the fillet at this edge, so you can select this face and this face, and fillet value here you need to enter. Get this one. And if you want to have fillet on between this surface, in this scenario we need to go for this right tangent fillet. So right tangent fillet we need to give face to fillet, face to remove. So now it will create a tangential fillet. So according to your profile, you can create different types of fillets. So now, as I told earlier, we will see these options: edge to keep, limiting element, parting element, blend, and setback distance. For creating edges to keep, we need to have some planes. So plane I am going to create by the help of axis system. So we will see about more in filleting option. So I want to give fillet here more than this height. So I will check the height of this feature. So now that future value is 5 mm. So I want to add the fillet in this edge more than 5. So in that scenario it will have the fail or warning symbol, we will get it. So in that scenario I want to keep this edge as same and I want to add the fillet. Here that fillet needs to constrain and here in this area it has to extend. So I have to give this edge as a keep edge. So I don't want to change this edge. So now if I gave 10 mm radius to this particular edge, so I'm not getting any warning or failing. Without changing this surface, I am able to give the fillet value more than that height. Okay, let me show. Without giving this fillet value, if I am giving 10 mm radius to the bottom, I am getting this error. So that fillet is not possible to generate. So this kind of scenario we need to provide on this one. Then moving on to limiting surface. So you want to give the fillet only between given range. So for this one I have created two different planes by offsetting. So I will remove this edge and here I can add this one. So that my fillet value is more, so that is why I am getting this error. So I will reduce it to 1 mm. So if you see the fillet whatever we have created, it is between the limit. So in this one itself we have parting line. So parting line is nothing but it will create the fillet, it will have this. So by default if you create fillet, it will come as a single line. So if you provide parting line, so you will have this differentiation geometry, so that you can get two different surfaces in the same fillet. Then moving on to blended corners. So for this one I am removing this parting line. So before that I will show how if we are giving 1, 2, 3 fillets, we are getting this kind of profile at the corner. In the blended corner you can see how this profile is going to change. So for this one we need to select all these 3 corners. So the corner 3 was created and here you have the default value. Here you can change your values accordingly. So I have given 2. You can see how this fillet is formed. So if you gave only vertical and horizontal fillet, you won't achieve this kind of profile. In that scenario, if for some of the parts if you need to provide this kind of fillet, mostly this kind of scenario when it happens, when we are doing remastering, the same surface or same part profile we need to create it once the parametric we have done. So in that scenario we will go for this kind of fillets. So we have seen all these kind of fillets. Next we will see this chamfer. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe.